Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a 2024 Ram 1500 Laramie Night Edition. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Doug Smith Dodge Ram Jeep Cresta here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions, just ask for Colby. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 with the e-torque system. It goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it puts out 395 horsepower and then 410 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy with this is 18 around town and then 22 on the highway. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you can see with this Night Edition package, you've got the vents there. Are they functional? No, but they look really cool. And then you guys can see 1500 e-torque here at the top. And then popping down below, notice the bezel for the headlight's been blacked out. Same thing with the grille and the trim there just above the lights has also been blacked out. And then you can see down below. Notice the bumper is body painted. We do have parking sensors and fog lights. And putting it all together, it has a cool sport truck appearance. Now, coming around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 285, 45, 22 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see with the wheels completely blacked out as part of this Night Edition package. And then you notice no more fender flares with the Laramie package, but I do love this metallic paint, really cool with that Ram logo down below. And then notice the mirror caps and the door handles are blacked out. And then here is your full side view with the Laramie Night Edition. Now here's a quick look at the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We've got the tailgate drop down and then the remote start function, and then we have the Ram logo there on the back. Now popping into the bed area, it looks like this one has the 6'4" box, which you usually don't see. You usually see the 5'7" box on most of these Laramie crew cabs. But anyways, tons of storage space. Obviously, this one doesn't happen to have any of the bed options like LED lights or anything like that. But obviously, you can add stuff like spray and bed liner, and you can even add LED lights after the fact, which is kind of interesting. But there you go. When you lift this up, you'll notice that pretty dang light. Notice the handle there's blacked out, and then same thing with the rest of the badges here. And then at the center of the taillight, that is also blacked out. And then the exhaust tips have also been blacked out, which is cool. And wrapping things up with the exterior, let me know what you guys think about the looks here of the Night Edition package. Now taking a look at the door panel, you guys can see soft touch here at the top down below, and then you got like the suede here, and then the darker trim that matches the Night Edition theme, and then obviously padding where you're gonna rest your arm. And then here are the seats. Again, we've got more of the suede, notice perforated all down the center portion. We do have under seat storage with this, and this one has the reclining seats too, which is nice. And then we do have ice buckets underneath on top of that. Legroom back here is really good. We also have a little storage pocket. We've got some cup holder action, some vents, USBs. We've got heated seats as well, and then you got a full power outlet on top of that. And then headroom back here, it's good. Now taking a look at the door panel, you guys can see again soft touch all over with the suede. We've got memory seats with this, all over window controls. Front two are automatic. You got your mirror adjustments. Mirrors do power fold in, and they have blind spot monitoring. And then while we're over here, payload capacity is 1,383 pounds. And then here's the front seat. Notice Laramie right there. You can see perforated all down the center. Power adjustments here on the side. And then we have our pedal adjustment with this, parking brake. We've got our light control with our fog light and our cargo light. And then the steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. We do have radio controls on the back. We also have regular cruise control. We've got our gear limiter, controls for the center stack, voice command phone controls, and then we've got our turn signal windshield wiper stock. Now here's the gauge cluster analog on either side, and then we do have a screen here in the center which we can use to scroll through different bits of information on the truck. I like the overall setup. And then in reverse, you guys can see we've got a backup camera with trajectory lines. You can also zoom in here with the camera as well. And then as for the rest of the infotainment screen, this is the 12-inch display. Notice we got dual zone climate, heated and ventilated seats. Shortcut bar here at the bottom. It does take a second for some of the pages to load up, but overall response time with it is pretty solid. And then there are analog controls for the climate and the radio on either side. And then down below we've got these for the parking sensors, your tow haul mode, stability control, and then your trailer brake controls. Now we've got our dial shifter here for the 8-speed automatic transmission, and then our driveline select. We've got our 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel auto. We have our 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low, and then your auto stop start. And then here is the center console with the Ram logo there in the center. And you can see the storage space got some USB action, and then it's pretty cool with the measuring charts. This does slide backwards and forwards, and then you got some USB action here, wireless phone charging pad, and then we have a full outlet down below. And then soft touch all over the dash, which is really nice. And then you can see Laramie right there, the glove box. And then also you got more glove box action down below. And then up top we got a bunch of controls for, well, first off, the power sliding rear window, and then also for the panoramic sunroof. So it's quite a bit of glare, so it's kind of hard to see the window sticker, but base MSRP is $60,280. We do have a bunch of optional equipment. Total MSRP $74,065. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood. Both of the mirrors, just do a blind spot monitoring. And throughout the rest of the rear. And Ram Laramie Night Edition away. So as always, every single year I try to review as many packages on the new trucks as I can. And so now we're looking at the Night Edition. The one that I really want to review, as always, is going to be the GT package. But I'm also kind of like scared about how much that's going to cost now. So there is that. There is that. But anyways, we can see what this truck does. Okay, they're turning that way. First off, you know, in normal Laramie fashion, seats are actually really comfortable. And 6'4" bed doesn't seem like it's too much to manage so far, which is good. So, getting up and moving here with the Ram Laramie. Pretty good over that little dip there with the suspension comfort. Now, and visibility out of these smaller mirrors is fine, no problem with it. I did own a TRX for a couple of years, and I had these mirrors, and I mean that's even bigger truck, and I did not have any issues when it comes to visibility. Well, now we're actually going to be able to see what this Hemi's made of in just a moment. I do want to mention, I like the overall like sound deadening in here. It's a pretty luxurious experience. So I think they've done a good job with that. But you can still hear a bit of the Hemi, which is nice. Ride's really comfortable so far. Transmission's really smooth, and it gets up at a really solid pace. Gotta love that Hemi power, right? Always gotta love that Hemi power. But it's comfortable, and I think it rides really well. And I don't feel like you have to get into it too much to like stay up to speed. Why did this person get out of the lane just to get back in the lane? It's so confusing. So confusing. Yeah, let's sum things up here with the Night Edition package. It doesn't really drive any different compared to a regular Laramie. I mean, the 22s, I don't really feel like it rides any harsher. They've done a really good job with the suspension on this, so even with the bigger wheels, it still rides really well. And yeah, I mean, interior wise, this doesn't feel any different. Like all the changes are to the exterior rather than to the interior here with this Night Edition package. But this is obviously more loaded up than the Laramie, because I mean the Laramie that I reviewed first off in this model year didn't even have LED lights. This has LED lights. It's got, you know, the ice buckets. It's got a lot more options. Yeah, I gotta love that Hemi power. So good, so good. Anyways, but yeah, this just has more options, but $74,000. I mean, Ram has definitely increased the prices quite a bit over the years. Yeah, it's just crazy to hear that price tag, to be honest. But let me know your thoughts on the Night Edition. I love the Night Edition. I just like, and maybe it's not just Ram, it's every single pickup truck nowadays. They've gone up with the prices a lot. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the whole situation with this truck, pricing, options, all that kind of stuff.